Hello, today is day 26 of improving my impromptu speaking skills. So today we will start with the pencil articulation drill. Let me just start the timer first and set it up. Today, every day is a chance to become slightly better than I was yesterday. I don't need dramatic change. I need consistent action. Clear thinking creates clear decisions, and clear decisions create meaningful results. When I speak, I slow down, organize my thoughts, and choose my words with intention. I don't try to fill silence, because silence gives ideas room to breathe. I explain complex ideas in simple language, because true understanding is measured by clarity, not complexity. I stay curious, ask thoughtful questions, and listen carefully before I respond. Challenges are opportunities to practice discipline, patience, and resilience. Small improvements repeated consi- Small improvements repeated consistently become extraordinary progress over time. Today I will think clearly, speak confidently, act deliberately, and continue becoming the person I choose to be. Now for the three impromptu speeches. So today the topic will be, does absolute freedom exist, or are we always bound by invisible societal change? Societal chains. Does absolute freedom or are Does absolute freedom exist, or are we always bound by invisible societal chains? Oh. I'm gonna talk about it. I don't believe that absolute freedom exists, because we are always bound by societal chains. There are things that are illegal to do, and you will get arrested for doing those, and hypothetically, you can escape or hide from society and live your own life without societal chains. But at the same time, you will still be restricted in the places you can go to, because you would hide from society, so it will be a limited land or limited space, limited place you can stay in. And what other plans would you do besides that? Maybe you would just be like Joker, a criminal. That's another way to be absolutely free, but at some point you will still be get caught. Well, if you're good enough and won't get caught, you are still not completely free, because you will still have to worry and avoid the police, government. I'm unable to do summaries because I talk too much. Time is merely a social construct. Why are we so deeply obsessed with managing it? Yes, time is only a social construct, but it helps us be more aware with how much time we have left, how much lifespan we have left. Yes, it is only created by humans, the concept of time. But the end, our death, it is objective, it is very true. We see it every day. We even get shocked by it. People die at a young age, not from dying old. So we are aware that we have very limited time to spend in this planet, in our lifetime, and that is why we are so careful with our time, even though it's a social construct. Still have 10 seconds left. So spend your time wisely. That's another trick that I can do. Whenever I do summaries and I see that there's still 10 seconds left, and then I'll just add a lesson to it. And I still keep saying so. Ignorance is bliss. I need to defend the statement as a positive way to live. Oh, I definitely can do that. Ignorance is blessed. And first, what does that mean? It means sometimes it's better to be ignorant or not aware of some things. And I can vouch for that because I'll make a confession. I am currently trying to quit porn addiction, and one of the things that makes me keep coming back to watching porn is curiosity. I'm curious of what something looks like when I see maybe just a thumbnail or something people are talking about. I'm curious about it. I want to see it. And I'm saying to myself, it can only be just a glimpse. I just want to know it. I just want to see it. But it just makes me go back to the addiction and keep looking at it, keep searching at it. I'm only satisfying curiosity for a second, and then it's only feeding more hunger, more craving, more urges. And that is why ignorance is bliss. Now I'm finished with the 3 impromptus. I will do the anadisploses. Let's start with what word would be good for I have been using a bag that was given to me by my mom, bought to me by my mom when I was 16 years old, 17 years old, something like that. And something like that. That is because it has sentimental value, it has memories with it, and I just want to be grateful and appreciative to things that was given to me. Thanks for watching. So again, this is day 26.